We thank the organizers for inviting us to this presentation. But first I would like to take some seconds and say a few words about SAISHA. SAISHA was founded around 25 years ago, and it is an NGO, not-for-profit organization, and it represents most of the health and safety professionals. Our members are almost 300 now. And of course, in our bylaw, it is provided that we are away from any biases, be it ethnic, religious, racist, and linguistic. Since accession, we have been transposing EU legislation for more than 11 years now. So we have some experience in this. We are a common law country. This is important. We will see later why I mention this. There exists a pre-transposing continuous consultative process or mechanism involving social partners. The main EU legislation I will refer to is the following, because my examples are from there as well. There is a lot of EU legislation, but I will focus on the Framework Directive and the New Approach Directives, which provide product essential health and safety requirements. EU legislation provides for minimum requirements. That is to say, there is room for national legislative provisions. There is not a universal harmonization of legislation throughout the EU. The main stakeholders are employers, employed persons, the self-employed, persons in control, manufacturers, suppliers, and artifacts of substances. These are the main stakeholders. There are others as well. An important provision is that an employer's duty is to inform, consult with labor. Legislation is complemented by approved codes of practice, standards, and good and best practice. Regarding the universal harmonization throughout the EU, I will refer to some examples. For instance, the Framework Directive provides for elements of a health and safety management system. Our legislation goes a bit further, providing for the employer should implement an appropriate safety system or an appropriate risk management system with arrangements relevant to the enterprise activities and size. This is one difference. And another important difference is that only common law countries' legislation provides for the duty to protect persons, not employees, that is, visitors, neighbors, customers. That is mainly ex-British rule countries. Regarding sports and leisure activities, the duty to visitors, customers is not so clear. So maybe a separate law may be required. The EU legislation process and provisions advantages. Adopting an important legislation is in much less time. I consider this as an advantage. New approach, product directives provide for safety solutions from the design stage. Before accession, without the new approach directives, product safety was sometimes enforced after product use, making safety measures a difficult issue. EU harmonized standards provide the presumption of conformity to directives and promote European policies and values. I believe that attitudes and culture towards health and safety positively changed since accession. EU legislation is of a high standard and enhancing risk prevention and saving human life, enterprise and societal assets. These were the advantages of having EU legislation. The disadvantages, to my belief, mandatory transposition of EU directives. prevents reflects the influence of bigger member states if we cannot exercise influence during the EU directive formation process. Regarding sports and leisure activities, the duty to visitors, customers is not so clear. A separate law may be required. One or two examples when I say sports and leisure activities. Imagine in a football field, all the supporters in the terraces may be considered as a visitor, and the person in control maybe has the duty to protect them. Imagine how will he protect them? Of course, there are solutions. Another example is somebody is having leisure activities. Somebody wants to do bungee jumping. He takes risks. I'm not sure if this is clear duty. EU health and safety legislation implementation costs to the enterprise. Cost is mainly of economic and administrative time-consuming nature. I will show you three graphs which I obtained from the website of the Department of Education. The idea is to see if there was any improvement in the situation after accession. This is the number of accidents from 2003 until 2014. As you can see, the situation is not so consistent, but after 2009-10, there was a consistent decrease in the number of accidents. Accident frequency rate, number of accidents, number of employees. Accident frequency rate is the upper blue graph, and it is obtained by dividing the number of accidents, the pink line, with the number of employees, the bottom low graph, multiplied by 100,000. As you can see, this accident frequency rate has been decreasing steadily. This is a very important index. Another index is the number of fatal accidents for the same period, 2003 until 2013. There is inconsistency here. I cannot say anything about it. But generally, it is believed that accession and EU implementation legislation implementation has been beneficial. What will be important in the envisaged unified Cyprus? To my opinion, probably the same legal system would be adopted. Competent authority could be an independent and federal organization governed by a tripartite body, that is the state, employers, and labor. Occupational health and safety. Why? Occupational health and safety is an important and paramount issue, influencing and being influenced by all sectors of economy. A federal legislative procedure mechanism would enhance better communication. Federal legislation would enhance fair competition in a unified economy. Federal legislation and policies would enhance enforcement and promote a sense of equality and the level of playing field for enterprises. Health and safety professionals and its consultants, enterprise safety officers, will be approved by the same competent authority under the same legislation provisions or policy criteria. A health and safety positive culture will be enhanced by the tripartite nature of the competent authority and labor involvement. To my belief, language will not be a barrier to that. Thank you.